How could it go from this to this? Well, I have seen some videos here on YouTube where some people say that crocheting an amigurumi hair is one of the most difficult things to do in an amigurumi. But today I will show you that putting it together is way easier than you think. If you're new here in the channel, I am Bianca from Crocheniacs, and if you want to learn how to crochet amigurumi from scratch, or if just like me, you love everything amigurumi related, this is the right channel for you. And if you always get confused to place hair in your amigurumi, there is a very simple and easy technique to have everything in the right place, and it's called blocking. Blocking is the process of wetting or steaming a finished crochet piece and then shaping it to the correct dimensions until it dries, which sets the stitches and the format exactly the way that you want. This is a technique extremely used for 2D pieces like the famous granny squares. People use the technique quite a lot, but I have seen that not that many people use for amigurumi. We can clearly see the difference with these two examples that I have here in my hand. This one, you cannot understand what's going on. I know all the strands of hair are curled and it's quite confusing to understand what is going on here. This is meant to be a straight hair, but it's all curled and confusing. And here, I know it's already in the amigurumi hair, and I will remove the pins for you to see it better, but you can see how tidy and well placed every strand of hair is. It's not confusing at all. And I know that this is a difficulty for many people to go from this curled, messy piece here to a well placed hair like the one that I have here. But before I show you the technique itself, let's talk about the key benefits and when this is not going to be useful for your amigurumi. First of all, it helps you align your stitches for a neat structure. Just like I showed you the curvy, messy strands of hair, it would align the structure that you crocheted to be flat, because that's what you want in that case. You can also use it for flat parts in your amigurumi. For example, if you're crocheting an angel, you can use it on the wings, or either you're crocheting some animals and you have antlers or scarves, accessories, clothes for your amigurumi. This technique can be used for that purpose as well. The blocking technique is a bit more like memorization. We help the structure of the piece to memorize the way it needs to be. But remember, the blocking helps you align, memorize the shape that you want. It's not for fixing errors. If you have some curly, weird parts in your amigurumi because perhaps you made an increase in the wrong place or a decrease in the wrong place and you feel like it's twisting weirdly, blocking will not solve your problem. The best way would be to frog and crochet this part again, because you can block this curly weird part, but the moment it dries, it will go back to its original shape. So remember, the blocking does not correct issues with your crochet piece if you missed or confused any stitches during the process of crocheting your piece. In order to make the blocking technique, you need some very simple materials. First of all, you need a water bottle spray, and here I only have water inside this bottle, but I have seen some people that like to put some fabric softener or alcohol. It's completely up to you if you'd like to put some products inside or not. But just like when we are ironing our clothes, we sometimes spray water and then steam the clothes to remove any wrinkles and things like that. It's the same idea with the blocking technique. You can use a styrofoam. As you can see, this is from a product that we purchased here in our home, and it won't be a good size for what we want, but I just wanted to show you that using a styrofoam is a good idea. You don't need to buy a new product. You can use materials that you have at home. You'll need a box of pins, and usually when it comes to amigurumi hair, I like to use those simple and small pins. I rarely need something bigger than this. And if you don't have a styrofoam, you can use a cardboard. This one is not the ideal one because, as you can see, it's very thin. If you have those thicker cardboards, usually comes with some products. When you purchase things online, for example, these are good. Whenever we have a thicker surface like this styrofoam, it's usually better because then we are inserting our pin in the whole material. While here it's very thin, my cardboard, but it will still work. So basically you have your amigurumi hair and you don't even know how to start organizing it. It might seem confusing, but don't worry, it will get way easier. So first of all, you see that it's really curly and I don't want those curls. I want it to be straight. My amigurumi, I usually place them in my amigurumi hair with the right side of the magic ring down. So I have a head here for an amigurumi that I'm crocheting. This is the right side of the magic ring and this will be down. And the wrong side of the magic ring, where we have the remaining thread of the magic ring, is up. And this is how we are going to place this hair in the cardboard or styrofoam or whatever. You organize the hair, open them all like this, and using the pins, you will pin every strand of hair like this in your cardboard. You will do this for every strand of hair. So now that I pinned basically almost all strands of hair, just these ones that I left like this because they're not confusing me, they are already straight enough. I will take my water bottle spray and I will spray here on the surface. Let me put that far. You can spray as much as you want. I think that's already enough for me. This one is a bit curly. Okay, you see that all the strands of hair, they are straight. I sprayed the water bottle and now I'll leave it like this to dry. And once it dries, you see that it won't form those curls that I have in this other sample here. They will keep the shape, which is exactly what we want to do with the blocking technique. And also, when you do when you use this technique, it's easier to place the hair in the amigurumi later. Because can you imagine putting the hair like this in your amigurumi? If you're a bit more experienced, putting the hair exactly like this in the amigurumi might not be a problem at all. I mean, I don't use the blocking technique every time I want to place the hair, simply because I'm an advanced crocheter and I'm a bit more familiar with this technique. But for some beginners, doing this will make the process easier. When you can see all the strands of hair like this in a flat surface, you can also take the pattern, read the pattern to understand what every one of those stitches mean in the head. Which one is in the front, which one is in the side, which one should be, I don't know, above the ears or in the back, for example. It's way easier to visualize the hair and the strands of hair and compare with the crochet pattern when you see it straight in a flat surface like this. So the technique I just showed you is the one that I use the most because that's the material that I have here with me at home. I have a water bottle to spray, I have cardboard, I have foam. I have seen some people on Instagram using hair straightener, but I don't have one. Yeah, I really don't have a hair straightener. I like my curls the way they are. But I know that this technique with the hair straightener, it works. It's super fast to do that. And if you do have one, you could test, you could try, and then let me know how it works. Some people also like to iron the piece, just spray the water bottle and then iron the piece. But it's just a matter of preference. This also works. Like the hair straightener or ironing your piece, your crochet piece, it works. I just got used to the other one a bit more, but it's completely up to you. And that's it. I really hope you like this technique. Remember to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any tips, tricks, tutorials, and chats, crochet chats that I bring here every week. And thank you so much for watching. I'll leave you this video here because this might be useful for you as well.